Malachi, when you began this season, you have the expectations that it would go the way it has?
Wait, you can repeat your
When you
question?
began this season, do you have the expectation that it would go the way that it has?
I'd be lying if I said yes. I knew what I was gonna do, like for my team. Like I always knew that I'd do my job, and I always do what my coaches asked me. But God had other plans for me. His plans always bigger than my dreams. Like I could plan for me to be a freshman All-American, but his plan was for me to be other things. I just think it really just be all glory to God. Like his plans is so much different from mine.
You guys obviously, finished the year 10-2, end the year from kind of an exclamation point, angling for a playoff spot. Just what do you think you guys have done this year to earn a spot in the playoffs?
I'm sorry. I'd say the playoffs and their decisions is out of our control, but I'd say we did a great job of just going out there playing complimentary football all season. Of course, we had a few fall-offs, like a couple of weeks here and there, but I'd say we did a great job playing football, well-rounded football, playing together.
Now, guys, just how has the offense evolved over this last month? It seems like, again, these last 4 games, it seems like you guys have found a new level. What's been different about you guys these last 4 weeks?
I wouldn't say we found a new level. I would say we gained our edge back. A few weeks ago, I felt like, I felt like we lost our edge, like our grit, our want to play. So I just felt like we found it. We didn't change nothing. We just went out there and started playing with an edge.
James, you guys the last 4 weeks have outscored your opponents 151-41. I know you're in the middle kind of the mix there at center, but from your viewpoint, what's made the difference in the level of efficiency?
Yeah, we just executed better at the end of the day. There's a lot of stuff throughout the season that we've done a good job at, and there's stuff that we struggle with, and I think we've always just continuously improved and gotten better each week, and at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for of us.
And you guys, obviously, you can only do so much to kind of simulate playing in 35-degree weather. Clearly didn't affect you guys at all. How do you make sure things kind of run smoothly when you're playing in an environment you're not used to?
Yeah, it really wasn't much of a factor today. I mean, we got guys who are tough, and obviously, some of the guys on the team have probably never played in weather like that before. But, as a lineman, we love weather like that. It's fun to play in. Get a little energy boost, I'd say. So it was a lot of fun today, and I'm really proud of the way everyone responded to it.
Did you guys give Matt McCoy any guff for pulling Marty Brown across the line there and getting called for it?
Yeah, I can't believe that got called. I feel like it's obviously a penalty, but it's something that rarely gets called. I feel like, but it happened.
James, when you look at the offensive line over the course of the season, what stood out the most about what you guys were able to do this year?
I think at the end of the day, our mentality is really what has driven us to the point we're at today. I mean, we've had things that we've done a great job with, and there's things that we struggle with throughout the season. But at the end of the day, we got 5-6 guys who go to work every day with a great attitude and a smile on their face, and that's all you can ask for. And I love the guys I play with, and I love Coach Mirabal and Coach Ajar, and they push us to a level that we need to be at.
I don't know the numbers exactly off the top of my head, but it seemed like by the end of the game, you guys had started really wearing down the Pitt defensive front. We were able to gash, for some bigger runs. What was working in the run game that you saw?
Yeah, we were just executing better. We're all on the same page. We had the mics pointed out the right way. Everyone knew what was going on. The tight ends played a big part of that too. They were doing their jobs. Receivers did a great job as well blocking down the field. So it really all just worked together, and it worked out in our favor.
James, you were at Alabama for a few years on teams that contended for national championships, played in the playoff, and I think there might be people who wonder, when you look around the team that you're on now, is this team like those teams, built like those teams? When people sort of assume that's a team that can win a national championship, when you look at this team that you're on now, do you look at that and say we're built the same way as these Alabama teams? That this is us? Yeah, I mean, each year is its own different journey, I'd say, but yeah, we're extremely talented. I think we're just as talented as any team I've ever been on. I think we got the guys who can make the plays and have good matchups for us. So yeah, I mean, we have a ton of talent. We're coached well, and yeah, I think we have a really good team, and I think we can compete for everything that we want.
And,
Go ahead.
kind of asked everyone about this, but just obviously you guys are fighting for a spot in the playoffs. Might have to make it in as an at-large team. Why do you think you guys have earned the right to play in the playoffs?
Yeah, like I said, we have an extremely talented team. We have guys all over the field who can make plays, and I think throughout the season, through the highs and lows, we've proven that we can compete with anyone in the country, and that's what we've put on tape, and we'll see what happens.
Wesley, you guys held them to 30 rushing yards. You guys were constantly in their backfield. Just what was working on the defensive side of things today?
Man, we play how we always play, man. Just excitement, violence, and swarm. And that's the three things we try to focus on every game, and we came out today and we executed.
And then what did you see on the one touchdown they did have? Tight end got all by himself basically on the side of the field. Was it a miscommunication or a breakdown? What happened there?
Just miscommunication. Something we could fix. Simple. That's it.
What is it about Coach Hatterman, just his style of defense, the way he coaches? What is it about him that has helped you guys become what you guys have become this season?
Man, honestly, I feel like he's different, man. I feel like he's one of the best defensive coordinators in the game. I feel like he's smart, and I feel like he puts his players in the best position to make plays.
And we know with Ruben, we know what he does, even if the stats don't show it. Just what does he mean to this defense? And for him to get a sack and a half, to get some numbers on the stat sheet, what did that mean to see that from him today?
Man, it meant a lot. Ruben is a different breed. We all know that. Ruben a different breed, man. And just to go out there and see him eat, man, I'm excited for him. And like I said, we just got to keep it going.
And I mean, obviously, it's the last game of your regular season of your senior career or senior season.
Yeah.
To put an exclamation point on your career like this, what does it mean to you? What's going to happen in the postseason with everything? But to end your regular season time at UM like this, what does that mean to you?
Man, it's big. It's big to me. And I almost got a little emotional talking to the guys in there, saying this was my last one. But I told the guys, I love them. And if they give us a chance, let's keep it going. But I told them I love them, and it meant a lot to me that we went out like this. And this was a much-needed W.
And to see the program, I mean, you got your freshman year, you won 5 games.
Yeah.
Now you went back-to-back, 10 win seasons, potentially make the playoffs. Just how have you seen the program develop over the last 4 years?
Man, it's been amazing, man, to see where this program has came to, man. It's been amazing, man, and that goes to show all the work we put in those 4 years, man. It wasn't easy, but Coach Cristobal has done an amazing job with us and his coaching staff, and yeah, like I said, just got to keep it going.
You said if they give us a chance, what would you say to the committee about why you should have a chance?
I feel like Miami could play with any team in the country. I feel like we can compete with any team in the country. I feel like we got both sides of the ball. Yeah.
Who you got tonight?
Oh, I got Central, baby. Sent all day.
Score prediction?
I'm gonna go 28-21. I feel like it's gonna be a dog fight.